Oh, good God, at that zoom.
Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning. Ain't so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky. He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble. Ground forms up under his feet as it pointing the way. He don't stop to wonder why. Finds his lifelong friend just lying in the road. Well, it's a touching reunion. He sees what's left of the rippling walls, years of work undone in an instant, in the calamity.
Goddamn rocks.
That a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a gas fella, forced out from underground. Kid pops him good. Starts to feel his bruises, though. Kid just rages for a while.
The cool thing about this game is the narration.
Falls out of the sky. Ain't a gift from the gods, but it'll have to do. Kid's worked up quite a thirst by now, so that fountain looks real inviting. Sometimes you just need a drink.
I'll hit that button.
A school of squirts tunnels up around him. Must have fled here from the mines. Kid finds a memento from a girl he knew. Always used to fancy her. It's a wonder the old saloon's still standing. Used to have the nicest view.
It's just something to kill some time on to finish.
He sets foot inside one of Celandia's famous watering holes. Inside's old Rondi, the bartender. The calamity got him for his drinking did. Then Kid finds his trusty shield.
Oh, the shield. I forgot about the shield. Reflex.
The security takes him for a petty thief. Clang. Shield saves his hide. Windbags start turning up for last call. More squirts start coming out of the woodwork. A big old fella pops out in front of the kid. Bastion out the window. It's a bit of a drop. Ronde always wanted his ashes scattered here.
Yeah, I've played and beat this
He gets a
game
good look at
several
things
times.
on his way down. He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke. Kid spies a good perch for some target practice. He knows he should draw the string all the way back. Wasn't long before the kid could loose an arrow, strong and true. The kid pockets a memento from a breaker, once the fastest man in the land. Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid. Picks up a few pointers from a dusty old tome. He's a mighty fast learner.
I can't actually see my viewer,
He
so,
finds the distillery right
other
next
people
to
are
the
watching,
arsenal.
but if anybody's watching and has
Tough
ever
part
played
of
this game,
town.
what do you think of it?
One sip of the spirits in that distillery, and the kid'll feel like a new man.
Max health, critical hit chance, active only when at full health. Absorb stray fragments, stars the bar, praying evolve to become a popular metallic aftertaste. Absorb. Yeah. We'll do the fetching fizz. Hard to hear me over the game. I gotcha. How's that? Any better? Why does it sound like it didn't save? Let's save. Damn, music volume can go down a little more.
The arsenal's where the kid can pick the best tools for the job.
Cool, better. Good. Breaker's bow. Ranged weapon. Attack power increases as bowstring is drawn. Bang repeater. I like the bow. Dancing shot. Secret breaker technique that causes an arrow to bounce from target to target, originally intended only for expectable, but proved to have practical uses. We won't do any of that right now.
Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins.
Still better on your end?
That one was Maud, the tutor. Once taught the kid good manners. He never used them, though. An old ferry barge sends the kid on his way. The Bastion's real close now. Kid takes a chunk of alloy. The smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air.
Hey.
Scumbags. Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did. Robs a scumbag of his last meal. Kid puts him out of his misery.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I got all my flashlights and batteries and everything charging now.
He finds the core to the Wharf District. He steals the city's heart. Might as well. See, that core Kid took was the only thing making this particular rock stay afloat. Kid just keeps running. Somersaulting like crazy. Well, down he goes.
I'll fall down.
Toward the Bastion. Now the kid sees something stranger still. His mind races. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds another. He finds me. We talk for a spell. There's a bit of the Bastion's power in that crest. Enough to point the way to the cores.
It'll be early in the morning. I'm leaving here like 4:30.
All I tell him is to set that core of his on the monument there. Then watch. I try to let the kid down gently. This is the Bastion, all right. Except no one else showed up.
Oh, and I missed your message last night about the fork and the cow. I think I know what you're talking about, but wasn't there a movie or something that we watched one time where somebody killed a cow with a fork or something?
And just like that, the Bastion comes alive. Starts growing again. Growing stronger. Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown. Kid ponders what to build. Makes time to sample spirits from my personal supply.
Party punch. 1 chance to carry on if defeated. Damage surrounding foes if defeated. Were whiskey. 100% critical hit chance. Active only when below 33% health. Yeah. Yeah, I killed a goat with a fork. Spicy, nutty flavors and a dry aftertaste. Very heavy and filling. 33% speed while defending's not bad. But I think I'm gonna go max health on this one.
Squirt cider will toughen you right up. Too bad about the musty aftertaste. The Skyway. Now the kid can ride the wind to distant lands.
So we're not going to be doing the proving grounds. What the hell is that? Area? So that area is cleared. So the proving grounds just, it's like a challenge thing. So you have to use the bow specifically and kill so many enemies within a certain time frame. And we're not going to deal with that. Honestly, I don't know when we'll come back
Now
to
he
this
lands
game.
at the intersection between bad and wrong. Ought to be a core down one of these twisted streets. But which one? He heads for the Squirt Steps. Won't be no field trip this time.
There's what I've been wanting.
Keeps telling himself he better watch his step.
Fall
Kid
down.
ain't ever seen an elephant squirt before.
There we go again. And dead. Alright, let me go get my sword.
Scumbag can digest just about anything. Except for this. It's quick for slicing and light enough to throw.
Oh, I forgot you can throw it. Yep. Oh, at some point I will finish it. It's just like I don't know when.
They say even the most rambunctious squirts can be tamed. No sign of the core here. At least the kid got something for his trouble.
That's something fun I want to do for this channel. Is play an assortment of stuff. Like I like all kinds of games.
Them squirts just don't know when to quit.
The only
He heads for the
games
biggest dump in town. Scumbag Alley.
that you'll know.
Some scumbag still feeding off the city's own trash.
Okay, just fall over the edge. I'm okay
And
with
there
it.
he is. The oldest scumbag of them all. Gershel. The Calamity ain't done much for Gershel's sunny disposition. Kid cuts up Gershel like a vine apple. Old scumbag didn't feel a thing.
This game gets your attention pretty
The
quick,
rest
though,
of
right?
the path is gone for good, and his city crest won't bring it back. No core, no surprise. Like the gas fellas are hiding it from him. He heads for the east side, where windbags used to keep the local forge. Somehow that old forge is still standing.
Welcome back. Now, the one thing that I asked before, probably before your tower flickered, is this game gets your attention pretty quick, doesn't it?
Inside the forge, Key can fine-tune those instruments of his.
Select an upgrade. Do we want a 20% critical hit chance? Or attacks cripple foes, attacks deal damage over time? Yes.
A little Zolwood oil and that blade shines like a light.
And that's the bow. Oh yeah, the narration in this game, because it does. This entire game is like this. The kid never talks. It's all the narrator telling you what he's doing. It's pretty cool. What do we got here? 25% draw speed, plus to draw speed.
With a good length of meat gut, that bow's like new again. Core ain't here neither, so he's gotta guess again. Odd place to find the likes of Percy the Snitch. Never much cared for that big wide grin of his.
And then every time you find one of those, like statues, and you break them, it tells you a story about who it is.
Up north is where the gas fella foreman used to live, tending to his flock. No white gas fellas all dress alike. Kids wondering the same thing. And there it is, but it's locked down tight in an alloy cage. A blustery old foreman's keeping his fellas in check, almost like he's showboating for the crowd. And now there's a new marshal in town.
It's been a long time since I've seen Rango. Is that the movie about the frog?
He hears the whole place groan, but it's too tough to fall. Kid's ready to go, and his ticket out's right where he started. He comes back, just like I knew he would.
Oh, lizard.
The core hums in his pack. The monument's calling for it. The windbags used to be alright, then the calamity took the floor out from under him. Kid does it again. Only fair he decides what we
Honestly,
build
I could probably
next.
sit here and beat this game in 2 hours. Because it's beaten whenever you fill up all these circles. So there's 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 more of them. We're gonna do a forge on this one. Arsenal is just where you switch your weapons. Don't really need it right now.
A lot of
Upgrades are
things
more
need
important.
fixing up in this world,
What
and we
wanna
can
do with
start
here?
right here. Kid's lifelong friends looking fit to keep on fighting.
Hit the squirt.
Come on, give the little tyke a break. Picked up traces of other cores while the kid was out.
Yeah, this game's not very long. I'll have to go in
In
and
better days, the melting pot was sealed tighter than the skin on a squirt.
I'll have to go in and use my video editing software to cut out the Metal Gear Solid stuff at the beginning.
Of all the plans to survive the calamity, it had to be stab weeds. If there's a core, he figures it ought to be deeper down. Core's stuck inside one of those fancy cages. Some of the stuff lying around is downright dangerous. He throws a switch, could possibly go wrong? Quite a bit, as it turns out. The cage starts lifting from the core ever so slow. All Kid can do is wait. Shipments start falling in. Not every squirt's born bad. Some spring to the Kid's defense. Judging by the movement of the cage, it's gonna take a little while.
Hey, somebody little squirts help.
Scumbags don't take kindly to interlopers. Even some gas fellas take his corner. Heard it pop that mean old foreman.
Even those big ones are helping.
At this rate, maybe 5 more minutes, maybe 30. Hard to tell. Squirts get real territorial around the core. Then a shipment of free samples shows up. It ain't all bad, as the Kid finds some spices from the motherland, tax-free. One thing's for sure, that cage is awful heavy.
Those mines are awesome.
It's a troublesome scene to be sure.
Oh, those are the fire ones.
A few moments left, and the core goes free. 10, 9, 8, 7, give or take a few seconds. Finally, the core's within reach. And done. He's got it. Just gotta get to the nearest barge.
Yeah, this game is very well put together.
I still remember the look on his face after that one. The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started. The Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to.
Secret technique that automatically counterblocks all oncoming attacks for a short time. Made famous in a spectacular showing at the Bullhead Court. I don't know, I kind of like the trip mine.
A bow and a machete, every bit as effective as the fancier stuff. Folks voyaged across the boundless sea to found Ceylondia. It was good living here for a while. Couples used to walk the sundown path. Kid ain't here for pleasure, though. But then, somebody gets to the core before the kid. The floor starts giving way under the lightest step. A single panic squirt could bring the whole place down. Fragments of the old world rain from the sky. Stray valuables are lying everywhere. Security's all fired up. See, the path was intended for leisurely strolling and such. Sky bridges link the path together. One of them bridges whips the kid along. Finds a spyglass, like the ones they'd used to search the stars. Air travel always was an iffy proposition. The calamity changed everything, even where the wind blows. Well, if we mastered the winds in the old days, we can do it again. But the question is, who else could have taken the core? Well, ain't no survivor stole the thing. Scumbag ate it by mistake. Tough break. Unlike the kid, that core ain't coming back. No, they used to ship live munitions down the path.
Throw grenades.
These wires to toss those things plenty far away. Even gas fellas need some shut-eye from time to time. They get real cranky when you wake them up. In all this toil, Kid keeps coming back to an overwhelming question.
Yeah, it's a really fun game. I like it.
Who else could have survived the calamity? So he didn't find the core that time, but that ain't about to stop us. We could always see the stars. We just never could reach them, no matter how high we built.
The thing that got me with this game was the narration, though.
The dead welcome him with open arms. The calamity took everybody after all. Kid sees it plain, frozen faces all around. You don't much care to see him. Not like this.
I have to switch my thing back to the mine instead of the grenade. The grenade's too hard to aim.
These folks never saw the calamity coming, but someone did. Someone close. Someone who ain't like Mr. Beckley and his kindly wife. Kid sees him there at gate, in the flesh. Hits a snag or two trying to get to him. He ain't about to stop, no matter what. He's got so many questions after all. Just ain't got time for answers. The Thunder brothers didn't make it. They never saw what it was like beyond the walls.
I don't know, cutting people that are ashes, cutting
Nor did the bird boy. Didn't make it.
and blowing them up kind of seems wrong.
The Jawsons, they didn't make it. Grady Sr., Grady Jr., they didn't make it. But him, he survived. Kid finds proof enough that man ain't from around here. Just think, without that man, we wouldn't be here right now, would we? The core survives as well. Kid does what he has to do. And then, what do you say to a man who's seen too much? Kid hasn't a clue, but he says this: we have to go. Please. He's a proper gentleman, that man. His name is Zolf. No hiding he's an Ura. Folks like him ain't never been a common sight in Caelondia. He's relieved to see a living face or two. The kid and I introduce ourselves in kind. Both to him and to each other, for the first time.
Actually, I kind of like the squirt lure.
Fetching fizz is like a mouthful of nails, but the benefits are worth it. We fought the Ura decades ago, but that was then. Things are different between us now.
Did I switch one of my drinks? On accident? No. Just sounds like you do.
For Zolf, Caelondia was like a second home. He's real worried about his first home, too. Far to the east. We all lost loved ones in the calamity, he says. I don't know how I'm gonna go on without mine. Zolf offers to help me plot the skyways for the kid. At least the calamity hasn't touched the stars, he says. He was born in the Tazzle terminals. The Ura sent him on a mission of peace to our city, and he's lived here ever since. Kid ain't finished here yet. The cores, they remember. That's why this place is coming together. That's why things are gonna be alright. Well, look what we have here. The lost and found. Here, kid takes fragments of the old world and makes them whole again.
The absinthe. Automatically retaliate when injured. Blockhead liqueur, 100% damage when counter-blocking with the bullhead shield. Health tonics fully restore health, 2 health tonic capacity, 25 damage using secret skills, and upgrade materials. I kind of like the automatically retaliate when injured thing. We ain't gotta buy it yet because we damn, lost my train of thought. We only have 2 slots and we already equipped 2 elixirs.
All it takes is some fragments, and the Bastion makes it good as new.
%50 damage. Arrows cause damage over time.
Kid
I like
packs a
damage over
special
time.
surprise in every one of those arrows.
%100 critical hit damage. 1 blade. I don't really throw it, so we'll do.
War machetes are so quick, you gotta keep a good grip on them. We tracked down a couple more cores near the edge of the city. There's only one way to Cinder Brick Fort. The hard way.
Oh, that's kind of awesome.
Sure, the city marshals may be gone, but now the fort's crawling with windbags.
I never knew
The
that.
calamity was mercy, normal folks. The windbags ain't so lucky. They've been left to freeze, or starve, or face the kid. But windbags young and old keep fighting for the fort.
Yeah, it's Bastion.
Kid can't hardly tell up from down after a while. At least the marshals left the kid a parting gift.
Oh yeah.
Something the windbags just can't handle. Something that'll punch clean through their greasy hides.
Shotgun.
Windbags ain't much different from normal folks. All they want's a warm place to stay and a decent meal. The calamity drove the windbags topside. A lot of them wound up here in this very fort. Could have been minding the business underground like in the old days.
I thought you might get a kick out of that.
Windbags can't use the marshal supplies, but the kid sure can.
I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Headphones.
As for the windbags, Cinderbrick gave them enough heat and metal to munch on for a while. Well, the fort ain't theirs by right. Can't blame them for wanting it, though. So many of those sorry things holed up inside that old fort. Not a scratch on him as he presses on to higher ground.
The good thing about the shotgun
Kid's blasting everything in sight with that newfangled musket.
is it'll knock those boxes back on the ground and keep them from spawning enemies.
Kid's got a squirt lure at the ready in case things turn sour.
It even picks up on what abilities you have equipped.
Security's plane gone haywire. Windbags gummed up the works.
The music is nice too.
Kid ain't afraid of getting burned. They trapped the kid in the middle of the fort's parade grounds. Then they bring out Glutus and Glandon and all their scumbag uncles. They got something to gain, and only their sorry hides to lose. Kid takes down Glutus, or maybe it was Glandon. The uncles go out with a whimper. Kid used to dream of getting Marshall's badge, but not like this. And now ain't nothing left for nobody down at Cinderbrick Fort. Kid shows up just as Zulf's telling me about his own journey to the city. Zulf's travels ain't much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this. The memorial. Here Kid can pay respect to the old world and earn it in kind. The valediction. Just another one of my sketches. Nothing more.
How much? How much money we got? See if we got enough to buy that one. Yep, we do.
Finders keepers. Stay absinthe is like drinking a cool breeze. Just don't go spitting needles everywhere. The marshals seem like good men, he says. They treated him with dignity. Zulf brought his antique smoking pipe all the way from the terminals. Seems the only thing the Calamity saved for Zulf was his smoking pipe. Poor kid collapses after just one drag. The past. Only good thing ever come out of the past is history.
Pretty much it, yeah.
Catches up with the kid. Hardly had a moment's rest since all this started.
Holy God, we're not doing 19 of these, huh? Oh, get out of here.
Fair to say he's led a hard life, supposing what he says in his sleep ain't no lie. He never knew his old man, but he had his mama to take care of. Frail thing with pure white hair like his. Having his mama's hair did the kid no favors while he was growing up, but he learned to hold his own out there.
I like that little squirt helper though, it keeps shit on it for a while.
School ain't working out, so the kid signs up for a turn on the rippling walls. Make his mama some money. Thanks to folks like the
I guess
kid,
it's going kind of quick.
walls kept Ceylondia safe from whatever's out there.
It's kind of telling back.
The elements, the Ura, you name it. Once the kid done his time, he hurried on home. Turns out his mama's time was done too.
What the kids.
The city had nothing for him. The money he'd been sending home was nowhere to be found either. So what'd the kid do? Why, he went right on back to the walls for another 5 years.
Yeah, and the narration
In
is
the
almost
history of
as constant, too.
Caelandia, nobody's ever volunteered for a second shift on the walls. Out there, kid learned to fend for himself, learn to build, learn to break.
And I do like how the stuff can fall off the map too.
In time, the kid earned good standing with the marshals. They trusted him to scout out farther than anybody. One night, on one of his expeditions, the ground beneath him shuddered, cracked, and split apart. He saw nothing where the world used to be. The calamity happened just like that.
6 more to go.
All the kid had to work with was his hammer and the clothes on his back.
Okay.
Through twisted streets, he ran with nothing but the city crest and an old stranger's voice to guide him.
did increase the amount of points you need for stuff.
Finally arrived at Caelandia's vaunted safe haven. He and no one else. But then, all I got was more thankless work from a man who ain't even asked his
What do you
name.
think? And I'm going to tell you if I got it. If you want to tell me now.
What was I saying? Anyway. Sure, I may be the one who dreamt up the walls and the Bastion, but the kid made them real, not me.
Is that the run around with a wolf and draw game?
I'd like to say I'll never forget him, or what he's doing, what he's done. I surely would.
Shit, I mean, I'll play it.
Even since the Urus surrendered to us, the marshals kept a wary eye on him.
Alrighty, that is where I have to end the stream tonight. I gotta get up early in the morning. But it was fun playing something different. Tomorrow night, as Metal Gear Solid 4 is not working, we're either going to do Hell Is Us or that one horror game. So, stay tuned. Come on back tomorrow night. See what we play. I hope everybody has a good one.